This is Tracy and her husband, Alan. Alan is 28 years old, while his young bride is just 16. Like most newlyweds, they have their share of difficulties. Their biggest obstacle is where they live. You see, for the past 6 months, this has been Tracy and Alan's home.
You say he loves you, he says he loves you, and you say you love him. It's bull. If he loved you, you would not be living in a car. This is not a home. This is not a home. She deserves a home where she can go to her kitchen and her fridge and get whatever she wants and clean her own house, something she can call hers.
We are legally married.
Big deal.
We know where we're going to be. I don't care what you guys say.
I am legally married to my husband too, but I'd be damned and I'll burn in hell before I'll live in a car.
Today we'll find out how they got in this situation and how Tracy's family feels about her marriage and her living arrangements. Hi, welcome to the show. Imagine this for a moment. You meet someone, you fall in love, you get married, and your first home is a car. Meet newlywed 16-year-old Tracy and her husband, 28-year-old Alan. For the past 6 months, a car very similar to the one we have here in our studio is what Tracy and Alan call their home. And I'm going to go in and talk to them now for the beginning of the show. Nice to meet both of you. Let me start out by asking you, Tracy, how did this marriage come about? You were, what, 16 at the time?
No, I was 15.
15.
Yeah. Alan was going out with his girlfriend at the time, and I was best friends with her sister.
So you're 15 and Alan is 28 at the time?
27.
27, 28.
Yeah. And we all went out on a date, and that's when me and Alan met. We went out on a group date with his girlfriend and my best friend.
How soon after you met him did you fall in love with him?
Actually, it was more or less love at first sight.
At first sight.
Yeah.
How soon after? Alan,
7 days.
7 days after you met this 15-year-old girl, you asked her to marry you?
Yes.
You knew she was 15?
Yes.
Did it strike you that maybe 15 is still a child?
No, because the way I feel is she knows what she wants out of life.
Is this what you want out of life? We're living here in a car?
No.
Everybody has trials and tribulations. It's how you get through them that makes you who you are. Because you could lay down and roll over and wet on yourself, or you could do something about it. And although it might not look like we're doing anything about it, we are.
Why do you think you're ready for marriage?
It's not the age or, actually, it's more or less the attitude that a person has. Yes, I do.
Why not wait till your life is together before you decide that you want to marry him?
My life was, before I met him, it wasn't together at all. My father left home when I was 8. My mother was working all the time. She didn't have any time for us kids.
So you think you're ready to get married now?
Yeah.
And this is the life you want to have?
No, this is not the life that I want to have.
Why don't you wait until you're ready? Why wouldn't you wait till you finish school? Why wouldn't you wait until he has some employment, until you can have some employment, until you have some economic stability? I'm looking here in the back seat, and I see all your possessions here, right?
Yes.
All your clothing here.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Don't you think you ought to be living in a house or an apartment in some place other than a car?
That's right. But if you are living in a place and you put all your money into it, okay, and then you're evicted for something that's not your fault, and then you don't have around $2,000 to get into another place, because that's what it is where we're from. Because you have to have first, last, this deposit, that deposit, and just because deposit. I mean, it's ridiculous.
Is this fair for a 15-year-old girl to suggest, or 16 now, to suggest that this is the life she ought to have? Shouldn't she be living at home with her parents, going to school, getting a life together?
I really don't think that is anybody else's decision to decide but mine.
Well, it would be if you were an adult. but you're just 16 years old. Parents do have the responsibility for you.
When a parent is not at home, I really don't think that it's a right situation for a child to live in.
What was the first night in this car like, and how did you wind up in the car the first night?
The first night was, of course, for me, I've never been in a situation like that. It was scary, yes. I could not sleep. I got maybe an hour's sleep. But I learned to cope with it. And life goes on. You can just make the best out of a situation that you have.
So I'll tell you what, to find out what your life is like in living in this car, or in a car just like this, we have a clip, as I understand it. Let's take a look now at what a day in your married life is like. 16 years old, married, living in a car. Take a look at this.
When me and Tracy first got together, it has not always been this way. We lived in a nice place, and then because of circumstances that we couldn't control, almost literally overnight, we found ourselves living in the car.
This is where Alan and I have called home for the past 6 months. In the morning, we get up and we read the Bible because he is the man of the family. I put all the blankets away in the morning, so that is nice and neat. We go to more or less a truck stop and we take our shower. We brush our teeth and do our daily morning routine. We plan on making a little bit more out of our life than what we have, and we will never forget what we've been through. You cannot dwell on the past. The only thing you have to look forward to is the future, and pray that everything will turn out all right.
Where does your future lie? I mean, I keep harking back on this, but you're 28 years old.
Right.
You should have adult judgment enough to say, even if you love her, I'm not telling you shouldn't love her.
Right.
But why don't you look at it and say, I love you, I want you to have a decent life, and until I'm in a position to help support this family, and until you are in a position to complete your education and to have a life, we just shouldn't be married at this time. You know better than that. Well, look at this situation she lives in.
Okay. Look at it this way. Look at it this way. Let's say when you first got married, okay, as when me and Tracy did, I was working at a place, I was working 70 to 80 hours a week, not a month, a week. And then all of a sudden the job ended. And that's when everything started. And when the money goes out, I mean, when it quits suddenly, it's just a downhill
It is
bowl.
tough, but she
That's
deserves
right.
a better life at the age of 16 years old than sitting in this car. You know that. I'll give you a chance to answer. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we're going to meet, as I understand, we're going to meet your sister.
Yeah.
And see what she has to say about your living conditions, and you'll also have a chance to answer them too, okay? We'll be right back. Stay with us.
You think he loves you. He says he loves you, and you say you love him. If he loved you, you would not be living in a car.
Hey there, welcome back. Thank you. We've been talking with 16-year-old Tracy and her 28-year-old husband, Alan. Now, the couple have been living in a car for the past 6 months. Tracy, as you know, your sister Crystal is here. She wanted to be talking to you so that she can say what's on her mind with you alone first. We've asked your husband to leave just for the moment. We'll bring him back later on in the show. So now, how about a nice welcome for Tracy's sister, Crystal? Crystal, welcome to the show. What,
Tracy. Come on with me. to school and make something of yourself. You had so much plans. You were going to be a lawyer or a model or anything. And now look at you. What do you got? A curb service thing that you're doing, and you know you're going to run out of curbs pretty soon. When you left home, when I left home, it was the biggest mistake I ever did. Don't make the same one.
At least I got married before I got pregnant.
Well, that don't matter, Tracy. That's not the issue. We're not talking about me. Okay, yeah, I've screwed up in my life, but you know, you don't have to follow in my footsteps. You don't have to make the same mistakes I did. You got a choice. You are 16 years old. You got your whole life ahead of you. Be a kid before you have to be grown up.
My whole childhood was wasted when Daddy left. So was yours.
Tracy, that's bull, and you know it. Daddy left because they weren't getting along. That's not the issue. Daddy left, yeah, but you have your own mind. You can make your own decisions. Just because Daddy left don't mean you have to say, well, my life because Daddy left. Look at me. Look at me. I screwed up. I got into drugs. I got into everything. Look at me now. I'm married. I have a beautiful child. I own 2 cars. I own my own home. You know, and I'm 20 years old, big deal. You know, you could have a lot more. If I could do it, I'd wait 5 more years.
Well, I'm glad your life is going so peachy for you.
It could for you, too.
Everybody's life don't go the same.
Everybody's life takes it down the road they choose.
And I'm sorry.
You think he loves you. He says he loves you, and you say you love him. If he loved you, you would not be living in a car. You would not be, you know, trying to find your next meal.
And I don't find my next meal. I work for it.
Yeah, well, how many times have you come to me and I've asked you, how much did you make today? $100. How much do you have? $10. What the
That's
hell
because we paid bills with it.
What bills do you have? You don't have rent. You don't have food. You don't have nothing. What
Yes,
bills
we
do
do
you
have.
have?
We do too have food.
Tracy, as I understand it, this is your purse, right?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you keep in this purse?
I keep all of our identification in it. I keep all of our receipts from our bills. Most of the stuff that tells us who we are.
So that is the center of your life in terms of your personal papers and all that. And
Yeah,
there's no
it
money
is.
in there, is there?
No, there isn't.
I know you're upset, but you know your sister loves you. I mean, she wouldn't be on this show crying if she didn't care about you. Can you honestly say to her that she doesn't have a point, that you can look at this and say, this is what life should be at the age of 16 years
Do you
old?
like how you're living? Are you comfortable? You can live with me, Tracy. Come home with me. I have a lot of
I am not gonna break up my marriage.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. All I'm saying is, I'm not saying divorce him. I'm not saying leave him. I'm saying come live with me. Go back to school.
because
until he gets on his feet and gets a roof over your head.
I am not gonna break up my marriage.
No one's asking you to. I'm not asking you to divorce him. I'm asking you to come home with me until he can get you a place to live. I've got lots of room, and I've got lots. Tracy, I love you. I love you so much, and I don't want to see you live like this.
I'm not gonna come anywhere where I know he's not welcome.
He can come visit, fine. I don't care, but he needs to get a job.
That's not my point.
I'll tell you what, let's take a break. When we come back, we are going to bring him back. Okay, we'll bring your husband back, and we'll continue with this discussion. Stay with us. Welcome back. My guests today are a young couple who, for the past 6 months, have been living in a car. Joining us again is Alan, the 28-year-old husband of 16-year-old Tracy, and Tracy's sister, Crystal. The car behind them, if you just joined us, is the car that they live in. That is the state of their worldly possessions, as I understand it. Alan, we have had a plaintive cry from a sister who says to her sister, I love you very much. Right now, this is not the life for you. You deserve better than that. And I guess my question to you has to be, as a loving adult husband of a child bride, and I don't say that disrespectfully, but 16 years old is still a child, of a child bride, isn't her sister right? Doesn't she deserve better than you are currently giving her?
Honestly?
I don't want you to lie. Yeah. Honestly.
No, I'm not going to lie. It's just throughout our marriage, Tracy has always had
Had
total,
what?
complete.
What does she have, Alan? She has nothing.
Listen, you
I
know
have
for
had
a
a
fact,
choice.
if she wants to leave at any time, I would not stop. She wants to stay.
She looks at you for permission to talk.
No, she
I
doesn't.
do not.
Every time
That is
anybody
bull.
asks you anything, you look over at him kind of like, well, can I say it?
No, I don't.
She
and you
needs
know
better.
that.
She needs so much better. I'm not saying she needs to divorce you, but she needs to go back to school.
It is my choice. I can go back to school.
You have told me yourself, Tracy, you have told me time and time again, Alan won't let me go back to school.
No, I can go back to school. I have control of my life.
So what are you
I
doing,
have
lying
a
to me
choice.
then or lying to me now?
I have
Why
a choice
you
to
have?
be in our car. I just choose to be with
Well,
my
that
husband.
shows
It was
how
my-
grown up you really are.
That's right, it does. And she's very old about it.
Because if you were really a grown up, Tracy, you
Well,
would
let me ask you
feel
this,
so
okay?
much
What's the
better.
difference? What's the difference between me losing my job and getting evicted by a court and those people losing their home to a flood? There's absolutely no difference. It's
Yes,
all
it
a
is, because you
disaster.
can prevent it. You can get another job. They can't prevent another flood.
I have been trying.
You have not.
Yes, I have.
How many jobs have you had? How many jobs have you had delivering pizza? Fine, I'm not saying
Hey, there's
delivering
nothing wrong
pizza's a
with
job.
delivering
I'm not
pizzas.
saying that, but you could something wrong with keeping your job for 2 weeks.
He keeps his job long.
I keep
longer.
my. I
I've
keep
never
most.
known, as long as I've known this man, for him to keep a job for more than 2
Well, you
weeks.
haven't known him very long, have you?
Neither have you.
Yep.
The thing of it is, I don't care what anybody thinks. If they knew the full, if they lived a day that we live,
They wouldn't better their lives if they lived the day you live.
they.
Tracy, why, when your sister came out, why did you start crying?
No, I don't know. She's right. Because I love Alan and I love my sister.
You don't know what love is, Tracy.
That's bull. Neither do you. The only
Well, if I
love.
don't, I still got a roof over my head, food in my mouth.
And so do we. It's just metal, and yours is wood.
No, Alan, this is not a home. This is not a home. She deserves a home where she can go to her kitchen and her fridge and get whatever she wants and clean her own house, something she can call hers.
The thing that we're lacking, literally, that nobody else is a place to sleep.
Alan,
Job
the thing,
and a decent
Come on.
life.
I don't care.
you're 28 years old. The difference between the life of virtually everybody else and you is more than a bed. I promise you.
No, it isn't. You're talking about material things.
No,
Okay,
forget
I would like to
material.
have a home.
Why aren't you saying to her as a 16-year-old child, get yourself to school, woman, get yourself to school, and then when you're ready to have a life, we'll have a good marriage.
You tell her that, you get bucked on the nose.
I have
Tracy's a very
tried many
strong-willed person.
times to let you guys. I've tried so hard to help both of you out, Alan. You know it. I've
Yes,
let
you have
into my
your kind of
home.
help.
No, I've let you into my home when you didn't have nowhere to go.
You want to help us so
how do I
long as
get
we
repaid
conform to
by
what
that?
you want.
No.
Okay?
I let
Listen.
you do whatever you want in my home. You guys trashed my home. You guys.
We did not.
Yes.
No, we
And
did
you
not.
cut a bunch of up of mine. You stole from me.
We did not. You.
I don't think so.
How
Yes.
many things came up
No,
missing
we
of
haven't.
ours?
One I
After you
found
guys
in
left.
your. Tracy, I found the necklace Daddy gave me for my birthday.
No, that one was mine. Yours was hanging in the bath.
Daddy didn't give
All right,
me
let's
the
take a
same
break. There's
one.
more when we come back.
You were always saying what the Bible says and what the Bible
You
does
show me
and
in the
what this-
Bible. You show me in the Bible right now.
I can show you a place in the Bible that says you're supposed to provide for your wife.
Okay, welcome back. We're talking with a young married couple. The girl is 16. The man is 28. They are homeless. They live in this car. Their whole worldly possessions. I am not suggesting for 1 second that everyone can avoid being homeless. I am not making light of that issue at all. What I am saying is that this 16-year-old girl does not have to be homeless, and you have the capacity, I am picking on you, I guess, because you're the man here being 28 years old. Not man versus woman, man versus child. So you have a responsibility here to say she doesn't have to be homeless. If you love her, give her a better life right now. When you get your act together, then you take her in. You don't have to get divorced.
First off, I don't think being a child is a state of age. It is a state of mind.
And you act like a stinking 10-year-old.
no, I do not.
How many times, Tracy? You remember, and you know you remember, you can lie your off now if you want to, but you sat there and you said, Chrissy, I'm miserable with him.
I used to be.
Yeah, because
And I said, why don't you leave him? He said, because it's wrong with the Bible.
you show me in the Bible right now.
I can show you a place in the Bible that says you're supposed to provide for your wife.
There's someone else in the picture. You have another sister. Her name is Sheila.
Don't tell me Sheila's here.
Sheila's here. Listen. We got to split them up. We don't have to stock the whole company. There you go. Sheila, as I understand it, you live where?
I live in New Mexico.
You live in New Mexico. You were unaware of her situation?
Until Sunday night, yes.
What happened?
I got a call from the show that they wanted me to come down here and speak about Tracy's situation and asked me how I felt about Tracy and Alan's marriage. I told him that I was terrified that one day she would be out on the street. And that's when he proceeded to tell me that they were living in their car. He asked me if I could come out and do a show about it. And I would do anything for Tracy.
Sheila, what is that? What do you have there? in your hand?
You know how you stated that you can't do some type of work because of disability? Because of problems that you have?
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. My husband has back problems. He has knee problems. He's a welder, and he goes out and makes over $12 an hour to support his family because he loves them.
And I'm out there working every day
Alan,
too.
you are gonna run out of curbs really fast, dude.
I don't think so. I don't think everybody's homeless.
No, just you.
What are your plans, Alan?
Well, our plans are in the next few months, we're going to move to Alaska.
Well,
To
you ain't staying with
Alaska.
Daddy.
I can't even get up the money over $12 an hour. I can't get up the money to move to Alaska. How are you going to do it?
What are you going to do once you get to Alaska?
Do you know it
Live
takes
off my father.
It takes
I don't think
exactly.
so.
I don't think so.
I don't
or live
think
off
so.
part of your family's up there. Live off of somebody. Which
Do you
is
know
the only
that
damn
you
thing
have
you've
to
been
have
doing for 2
you
years.
have to have
I don't think so.
$200 a person to even cross the Canadian border?
It's 500. It's
It's
$500 per
$500.
person, and then you have to have
You can't
money to
even
make.
come up with $10.
Let's take a break. There's more to this story. We'll be right back.
We are legally married.
Big deal.
We have. You know what we're gonna be. I don't care what you guys say.
I am legally married to my husband too, but I'd be damned and I'll burn in hell before I'll live in a car.
Welcome back. If you just joined us, the husband is 28, the wife is just 16. They are married and homeless. They live in this car that is in front of me here. It is a car which holds all their worldly possessions. Tracy, the 16-year-old bride, is joined by her two sisters who are beside themselves with her situation. That those of us who look from the outside say, no young woman who has the ability to live in a better condition should live as she now lives. Sheila, I asked you before and I didn't get an answer. What is that you have in your hand? What do you want to say about it?
Tracy, I have something.
Turn this way, please.
Come here. Look at me.
Totally facing us.
Come here. I have something to ask you. Okay? I'm not asking you to divorce Alan. God knows I know you love him. Okay? I don't know why, but I know you love him. I want to ask you to come and stay with me just for a little while until he gets on his feet, okay? Until he has a sturdy job, until he's got a roof over your head, and I will gladly pay you the money to go to Oregon to be with him when he does. You don't have to leave him, okay? I just want you to come and stay with me until he can get on his
If you
feet.
really love your wife, you do this for her.
Please, let her come stay with me until you're on your feet. Do it for her.
On your feet.
You know, it's just like you guys do this. Listen, this is
What?
our
Care about her
life. We
sister?
are legally married.
Big deal.
We have. You know what we're gonna be. I don't care what you guys say.
I am legally married to my husband too, but I'd be damned and I'll burn in hell before I'll live in a car.
It's just that you don't have the love that it takes.
Yes, I do.
Because there's going to be one day in time, there's going to be one day in time that we're going to be sitting, let's say, pretty, and we're going to, something disastrous is going to happen, and we're not going to have to worry about it because we know that our love is going to be fine.
Your love will be fine
wait,
even
that
if
one
she's
takes
in New
fly?
Mexico.
I don't think so.
Fine, your love will be fine. Fine, but see,
You know,
my
I'd much rather us be in this situation knowing that we love each other and we will do anything for it.
My husband loves you too, but he would never
Let me
let
ask you
you
something.
know that.
Let me ask you something. Would your husband for you, and I know he won't, would he get down on his damn knees, scrub a curb, do what he takes
He would
to
do
get somewhere?
anything to put food in his son's mouth and
I've been doing this
mine.
business for 2 years. Last year was
And
not
you
very
haven't
good.
gotten nowhere doing it.
You want to make a bet? Last
tell
year,
you something, Alan. Let me
tell me all you want. You shut up while I'm talking.
You made so
Last
much
year,
money, right? Where is it, Alan? You made all this money. Where is it?
last year we owed almost $5,000. This year we owe about $900 to $1,000.
Big
This
deal.
year,
I own a lot. I still
that's
got a
fine.
roof over my
That's fine.
head.
Okay.
And not what? No, I don't care. We know where we're going. We have our goals. We're gonna make it. I don't care. If you have problems, you got to work through them.
This
Separate
little
doesn't do
girl-
nothing.
This
You
little
got it.
girl's
You got it. If you
job
do, you
and goal
I don't
is
care.
to go to school and be somebody else.
know more now than
No.
you do when you were 12?
Yes, I do.
You do.
Yes.
So
Yeah,
why do
she
you
knows how to live
believe?
in a
So why
car.
do you believe you won't know more now at 20 than you do when you're 16?
So what you're saying is she needs to wait. Age has
Let me tell
age.
you
You learn with
something,
age,
Alan.
right?
You know, when I was
Certainly
Okay.
at that
So should I
age,
wait?
yeah.
So should I wait until your age to do what you're doing, or should I? It doesn't matter.
Well, maybe you want to, but here's the point. Here's the point. Here's the point. Yes, there's a tremendous growth process that goes between the ages of 10 and 20. Tremendous. It is
know
called
that.
maturity as well as wisdom. And right now, this bride of yours, who statistically is a girl, and by some of the decisions she's making is still a girl, still is going to do a lot of growing. That is not an insult to her. It is not disrespectful.
It's called life.
And it is called love. Love her and let her grow.
She is growing.
I'll give you a chance. We're going to be back in a moment. Stay with us.
Young man, if you had a 16-year-old and she married a 29-year-old, how would you feel? First of all, how you going to deprive that young lady of her maturity? Those are her sisters. Everybody don't have a sister. I don't have a sister. Girlfriend, let him step. You take that ticket and you go. He cannot control your life. You only live once. He'll be there if he love you. If he don't, tell him to step and there will be more. Go with your sisters, live your life. You're only 16 years old. You only have one life. Let that man go. He's 29. Your mother shouldn't have let you marry him in the first place.
Tracy, honey, please tell me that you're on birth control.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
How many times have you told me we're gonna have a baby? We're trying to get pregnant.
That was before
And how many times have you told me? You guys,
You can see my papers if you want them, but I have birth control,
you guys have told me you're gonna plan on having a baby, right? Well, how many times have you told me that Tracy don't know it, but you're trying to prevent it? A baby don't be needing to have no baby.
You know how hard it is to raise a child?
Yeah, I do.
You ain't raising yours.
You
Can't even raise a 16-year-old.
I don't have a 16-year-old. I have a
You're
wife.
trying to be her father.
No, I
How
don't.
many times have you told her what to do, where to say, where to wear this, where to do that? I've seen it with my own eyes, Alan.
You've seen what you want to see with your own eyes.
How about the time where you lost the keys to your car, and when Tracy found him, you said that if she ever touched him again, you were going to break her hands? How about that? He did not say that. He said that directly to me.
Tracy, you admitted to me that he did say it. How about the time he smacked you? And I seen it with my own eyes.
That was out of reflex because I pinched him.
Well, if it was out of reflex, he should have said he was sorry. He never said, I'm sorry, fuck you.
At least I don't go after him with a butcher knife.
I was defending myself.
That's false.
You said, I'll sit there and take this. That's how grown up I am. I am not going to sit there and let somebody hit on me. You sit there and let it. That shows how grown up you really are.
Don't hit on me.
I've seen him. He left welts on your arm.
Okay. All right, hold on. Another question here. Hold on. You have hit her. Is that not true? Alan, you have hit her?
Have I hit her?
Yeah.
No, I have not.
You've never struck.
So now I'm a liar. I've seen it with my own eyes. I didn't just see the welts. I seen you hit her, Alan. I've seen it with my
No.
own eyes. Am I only seeing what I want to see
He
then?
smacked me
Listen.
on the arm.
When
And
you-
every
Just a second. When you say hit, you're making these people believe that
No, I explained what it was.
hit
You hit her on the arm.
What happened was she did something
She
out of
pulled a
reflex.
hair.
Yeah. And you can ask any guy when
You
when
could've
a woman
at
pulls
least
his chest
said,
hair, man.
no.
You could have at least said,
There is
I'm
nothing.
sorry.
There is nothing a woman. There's nothing.
Excuse me.
There is nothing
Excuse
a
me.
woman can
You're-
do to make you hit
okay,
her.
I know. As a human, we all are human. We all make mistakes. When me and Tracy When Tracy pulled my chest hair, I don't believe in hitting people, but I did. I feel really bad about it. I've apologized to
You didn't
her.
even say I'm
Okay,
sorry
let
when
me
it
finish
happened.
Not in front of you. It wasn't you. It was her.
did,
I
he did.
apologized to her.
Yes, he did
Listen,
tell me he
I
was
don't
sorry.
care. Listen, that is. It was stupid for me to hit her. It was out of reflex. I don't. You can ask anybody that knows me. I don't believe in violence.
Okay.
I mean,
Alan?
I'll defend
We
my
got to
family.
take a break. Thank you. Let me take this opportunity first to thank all of you for being with us. Tracy, let me just say to you, your family loves you very much and your husband loves you very much. Sheila has made you an offer that she will fly you out to New Mexico, not to divorce your husband, but to spend some time to get your life together. I want to say that we will supplement that by saying that when you're out there, until your husband gets his life together and you get your life together, while you're out in New Mexico, we'll provide you with an apartment that you can live in. You know, the general rule is you don't interfere in other people's lives. With family members, that's tough to comply with. And when it's a minor, there's even an obligation to ignore the rule and dive right in. It's hard to see the justification in a 16-year-old being married, and you don't have to be a professional counselor to see that Tracy's in a bad situation. Let me suggest the age of her husband is the least of her worries. They're living in a car. She's dropped out of school. They're talking about heading to Alaska because he has the chance of getting a job there. This does not seem to be the kind of maturity upon which to build a marriage and a life. I know. They say they love each other. Fine. Then love each other. But before they can have a life together, they each need to get their own life together. He tells her they can't divorce because it's against the laws of the Bible. Apparently, he wasn't thinking about the laws of the Bible when he was sleeping with a 16-year-old before marriage. Till next time, take care of yourself and each other.
Just give it a shot. You know,
What
we've tried and
harm
tried
is it
with
going to
you.
do for you just to come with me just for a little
I
while?
think of it as a vacation, you know? A vacation from
you know
stupid
what?
in your car.
You know what?
You'll have a bed.
Remember how people say absence makes the heart grow fonder?
If
You know,
he
me
loves
and Michael
you,
are more closer than we
if
have
he
ever
loves
been.
you as much as he says he loves you, he will wait. And he will get on his feet and he will get you an apartment. And if he doesn't, then you'll know how much his love runs, Tracy. Just go with Sheila, please.
Just for a while. I'll be there. We'll go do things. We'll go have fun. We'll go to the zoo and.
Will you
We'll
go?
go beat up the Indians and take back the income tax that we owe every year.